What's up? How's everybody doing? Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. You'd think I never did this before. What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for being here. I'm so excited. It is a party. I may have been partaking already. Just saying. Yes. So I should start with my actual introduction. Okay. Welcome everyone to The Next Show Will Be Better. I'm your host, Mandy, and we have a fabulous show tonight because it's our second birthday party. I'm acting really dorky. Anyways, okay. In order to celebrate our special second birthday, we do have a very, very lovely co-host. TJ from TJ's Work in Progress is here. Hi, TJ. How are you?
I want to know who you're talking about.
You don't know who I'm talking about?
No.
Why? Because I said you're lovely and fabulous.
Yes. Don't be spreading vicious rumors about me.
All right. She's a huge Scouser bitch. How's that?
Yeah, that'll do.
All right. Does that work for you? Okay.
Well, I'm not kind of Scouse-like, but I'm a Plazzy Scouse. But I'm still a bitch.
Well, you're kind of Scouser, yeah. I mean, you live there, so you picked us.
Yeah.
As I'm very much an example of, you pick things up when you live somewhere that you know, for a little while. And I haven't been here nearly as long as you've been in Liverpool, so.
Hello, everybody.
Yay! So I had to invite TJ back because I'm a terrible host. And the last time TJ was on, she had a quiz prepared for me at my request. It was a last minute request. She did it for me anyway. And then I couldn't stop talking, so we never got to the quiz.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do a quiz. How many? No. Put a 1 in the chat if you want a quiz. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to go. We'll vote, do not vote.
Oh! Don't do that! Oh, we don't want you to go. We definitely want you to stay because you're fabulous, whether you like to admit it or not.
No, I'm awesome. I'm not fabulous.
Awesome. All right. We'll settle on awesome. So we have one of TJ's awesome quizzes and some prizes, possibly some trivia. So make sure that you are very active in the chat and you are ready to go. Also, make sure if you could please hit that like button for me and share the stream so everyone knows we're live. And send in all your guesses, your questions, your comments, concerns, all that jazz. And let's see who we got tonight. I was talking to Sam K earlier, so I know we got him.
Yep.
And he was telling me about gaming. He thought I was a gamer.
I'm kind of a gamer. I play specific games, so I'm not really a gamer.
Gotcha.
And I've got a repertoire of 4.
I like Mario Kart. That's like
okay.
Engaging.
I bet you played Crash Bandicoot as well, didn't you?
What's that?
You never played Crash? I
don't know what that is.
You'll have to play Crash Bandicoot.
Never even heard of it. Is it on the desk? Is it on like a computer? Is it a computer live game?
Oh.
All right. He was telling me about Starfield. That's what he's playing.
I played it on an Xbox, I think.
Yeah, he said you could do it on an Xbox or a desktop. But I'm lost. So that's interesting though. I'm like one of those people that the thing that was turning me off about games was more of I don't get into the storyline of it. How you have to stop and have these like breaks and they, I guess it's character development or it's story, like they start telling you the story of why you're in the forest and all that bullshit.
You need to play Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, maybe not the first one because it's a bit now, but get onto Tomb Raider, and then there's no storytelling in that.
Also, I don't like shoot 'em up games.
Watch me play. I don't do shoot 'em ups. I do runaways. And I've got 2 people in your chat who'll vouch for that.
Who we got? Okay, so let me find out. Let me see. I know you're here, obviously. Oh, Wolvo's here. Hi, Wolvo.
That's number 1.
Oh, there we go. And Manny. Hello, Manny. Falco's here with us as well. Hello, Falco. Roy Cousins. Hello, Roy.
Hello.
Manny says happy 2nd birthday to our channel. Thank you. Manny, you've been one of the ones that's been here from the early days too, like TJ. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I get excited to know that I've had people here for a while. I was looking at some old footage and I was looking at comments and stuff on it, and I was like, oh my god, they still watch me, they still leave comments. I was getting really excited. I was dorking out over it.
That's an Americanism.
Is it?
Just pointing that out.
Dorking out? Is that an Americanism?
Yeah, that's an American thing.
All right. Well, I've only been here 2 years. You're not gonna erase that much history in 2 years. Let's see. Emotions here. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm trying. I'll get rid of it for you.
We'll see. Been here. Let's see. I'm older than 2 years, so it'll be a long time to get all of that out of me.
No.
I'm not a spring chicken.
No.
So you have your work cut out for you, TJ. Manny puts a 1 in for a quiz. Sam put a 3 in.
She's just being pedantic. Maybe they want a quiz and me to go. So they'll leave it with you.
Disco said when he used to DJ, he used to give away prizes, like 10-pound box of broken records. I could never do anything like that, even though it would be funny. There was one time that I threw a bridal shower and all the gifts were gag gifts, and the mother of the groom got super offended and really annoyed that I didn't have like nice gifts. So I never did it again.
Well, it wasn't the mother of the groom's party.
Very, very true. And the bride was cool with it, and she was, I was the maid of honor for her, not for anyone else. So, but I thought it was funny. But she's like, I have these candles and stuff you can give out, and I was like, okay.
Does the bride like candles?
It doesn't matter. Oh, it was great. That was a crazy wedding. Bride and groom were lovely, but the family was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 Ronnie's eggs box 360 is funny. I don't know what you mean by that. Is that a game? Hi, Lorena. I don't know. Sam, I can never tell what's going on with Sam, to be honest with you. Four candles? I don't know what is going on. Okay.
You don't know 4 candles?
No.
You have not seen the 2 Ronnies and 4 candles?
Okay. The 2 Ronnies I've seen. I might have seen 4 candles, but it would have been a long time ago.
You mustn't have seen it because it is so memorable.
It's very, very possible that I did. I know my partner used to have the DVD collection of the 2 Ronnies, and he made me sit down and watch it with him. But it was, like I said, a long time ago. Very early in our time together.
4 candles. 4 candles? 4 candles.
I bet all the Brits are laughing right now, but I have no
Yes.
idea what you're saying.
We're all going, what the fuck? What?
We're not going to get monetized on this stream at all today.
He
'Cause
goes in and says, "Can I have 4 candles?"
okay,
And the man behind the counter says, and he puts fork handles
fork handles.
on the counter, and he goes, "No, 4 candles."
It sounds like it'll be funny.
It is, especially them two.
Yeah, they are funny, to be fair. I did enjoy it. I enjoy British comedy very much. Who's popping? What's up? Look, see, Wolvo's with me. He's like, it sounds kind of familiar. See? Thank you, Wolvo.
Yeah, but he's even older than you. And he shares my brain cells.
Well, I know he shares your brain cells. We knew that part. All right, I'm not normally like vain like this, but I don't know why my hair is looking really good today. And all I did was wash it. I didn't even put conditioner in it.
My hair looks awesome as well. Look, see.
Yeah, you do. You look great. That haircut never changes.
No.
You just keep it the same length all the time. It's
got that much hairspray in it. It stays exactly the same.
All right, this is what we're going to do. TJ's going to run the quiz. I'm going to see if I can answer them, all the questions. Hold on, I had to write this down to make sure I remembered it. So let me just read it from there, guys. Okay, so TJ's going to run the quiz. I'm going to see if I can answer. But feel free to type all of your answers in the chat. In order to win a prize, you have to keep score for yourself. We're going to be on the honor system. No cheating. I'm going to trust you guys. At the end, we'll see who got the most, and then they'll get to pick a piece of merch from our shop. And in between, if we have a chance, I'm going to sprinkle in some trivia questions about me. And then those people will, if they get the answer right, first person to put it in the chat will win a gift card to hicksondiaries.com.
Fabulous.
And we'll see how far we get. Because I don't know how to shut up. Okay, so we're going to run over an hour today. I know we will, but that's okay. Who's Poppin says British water does wonders.
Washing your hair.
Oh, my hair? Because I actually washed it. That's probably why it looks nice. I never wash it. I'm so lazy when it comes to my hair. I used to like do it every day, and I don't care anymore.
If you can imagine shitty winter blonde, old English sheepdog.
Are you describing your hair?
Yeah.
Your hair looks fabulous in the picture.
But no. Old English sheepdog with shitty winter blonde.
I don't even go and get my hair cut anymore. I cut my own hair. That's how lazy I am. I can't be asked.
Neither can I, hence the old English sheepdog.
I'm just like, I like it long, so I just, I can get away with a lot more because it's long. If it's a really bad cut, I just put it up a lot. You know what I mean? Okay. So you guys make sure that you get your pen and paper or your phone or however you would keep score. If you don't want to keep score and you don't care about the prizes, you must be crazy because look at some of the cool merch we got. I mean, duh. But that's cool too. Just play along. Just have some fun. It's all about fun today. And hello, Mick MacArthur. Thank you. Mick says we share a birthday. What? Wolvo, are you really that old? And you have a June birthday? I didn't know that Wolvo was that old. But I bet you don't know how old I am. All right. Whenever you're ready, TJ, you can start the quiz. I really didn't know that, Wolvo. I really thought you were younger.
No, he's old. Old. He's old. He's an old soul. You need to invite me on.
Boom.
Boom.
And like that. What's up, Piper? Piper, I'm going to go over the rules really quick again for everybody. So TJ's going to run the quiz. I'm going to try to answer. If you would like to participate and possibly win a prize, then make sure you keep track of all of your right answers. Because we're going to, whoever has the most, see, this is why I wrote it down, because I get tongue-tied. All right. You can type your answers in the chat. Keep track of your own answers. If you want to win a prize, you'll have to keep score. It's all in the honor system. Whoever's got the most right will be able to pick a piece of merchandise from our shop. All right.
Her shop. I don't have a shop. That's not our shop. That's her shop.
Our shop, meaning the channel's shop. It's not our shop. MacArthur is 72. Happy birthday. Wow.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hope you win something.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, MacArthur. Happy birthday to you.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Right. We'll start with an easy one. How many continents are there? A, 5, B, 6, or C, 7?
7.
You know, if you type in the chat, you're not giving the answers away. You're not giving other people clues.
I don't understand.
You type in the...
You want me to type it in the chat?
Yes.
But I'm supposed to answer.
Yeah. Type your answer in the chat. A, B, or C. No. A, B, or C.
Oh.
That's why I put A, B, or C there. Come on. Good God. I'm going. I've had enough already. This is...
I think it's the wild turkey's kicking in.
Yeah. All the answers in. Can we have it done, please?
Oh, that's for those of you who don't know. When we're all ready to find out the answer, you have to put done in the chat.
Just one person, so that I know people have answered. Because the quicker that gets done, the quicker we get through. I should have had you do all the rules. Right. So Wolvo is usually my done.
All right, Wolvo, you're in charge.
So Wolvo, you can be my done, please, dear. So no one else, Wolvo, will do it. Are we ready? Answers. There are 7.
Woohoo!
Asia, Africa, North Africa, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Australasia.
So you have Australia down there, though, but it's really Australasia, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Don't be picking on my wrong.
No, I'm picking on my American education. Because I thought we were told.
But there's only one country in America's education.
Sorry?
There's only one country in the whole of America's education.
Well, America.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing else exists.
Of course. We're the center of the world. Didn't y'all hear? No one else knows that?
Question 2. What is crapulence? Is it 1, feeling sick, or 2, constipation? So you have a 1 or a 2. Don't have to type it all out.
Is this a Britishism?
No. It's a dictionary-ism.
No freaking idea, but I'm going to do this.
Wolvo said there are 2 continents, America and the rest of you buggers. Because I had to switch it up a bit, dear.
She did this in a rush for me. Give her a break. And she's awesome. So watch it.
Well, take a guess, Piper.
It's either 1 or 2, Piper.
It's 50-50.
Did you purposely put constipation at number 2? Just out of curiosity.
Would I do that?
All right, Piper's got an answer. And are we done?
We're done.
Okay.
Although, and it is 1.
Did I put 1? I think I put 1.
Feeling sick after eating or drinking too much is called crapulence.
I've never heard of that, ever.
Have you heard of...
It must not be true.
Have you heard people say, I feel crap?
Yeah.
So why do you think you feel crap?
No, I'm saying that's a Britishism, though, because Americans will say, I feel sick. Or nauseous, even though it's not even the right word.
Oh. Learn something new every day.
And sometimes I've heard people say, I feel crap, like not necessarily stomach related.
True. What is a wankle? A bird, B, an engine, or C, a river?
I'm going to say that. I know what a kinkle is, and I know what a wanker is.
Well, maybe it's a mixture of both.
I don't know if you have that on here.
Maybe somebody's got a fetish for ankles.
Listen, all kinds out there, no judgment. You like what you like.
Oh, dear. Oh. Has everybody answered?
It looks like it.
It does.
So it's a kink for stroking your own ankle, Wolfo said.
Oh, dear. And the answer is B, an engine.
All right, I got that one wrong. I said a bird. Sounds like it could be a bird.
It does. I mean, you've got to enter the brain of TJ with some of these, because I have to figure out either side of the answer. Do you know what I mean? So
the wrong answers?
Yeah.
Are you a bird lover?
I do like birds. Birds.
I hate birds.
Birds.
I don't hate them, but I think they're gross and dirty.
No, that's just pigeons. What is Europe named after? 1, a Greek princess, or 2, a Roman god?
Really could be either, because the Romans copied everything from Greece anyway.
Could be American, because the Americans copy everything off the Brits.
Europe was around before America was, though.
Yeah, well, there is that minor detail going on there.
Manny types in his answer, and then like 3 comments later, he writes done. He doesn't give anyone else a chance, dude.
Yeah, Manny, no. It's in there, Wolfo. You know the answer to this, because this is an old quiz that's been rejigged.
Cheaters. They're cheating. Yeah.
You wanted it short notice.
No, I know. It's my fault.
I've put some new questions in, but took some out, put some new ones in.
You're a gem.
Has everybody answered?
We're waiting on Wolvo there.
No, he's answered.
No, he didn't say done yet, though. Right? He's our done guy.
Right. And the answer is a princess from Greek mythology.
Yay!
Next question. What country eats the most macaroni and cheese? 1, USA, 2, Canada, or 3, Italy?
I feel like it's the USA, but I feel like that might be too obvious and you're trying to catch me out. But I'm gonna go and represent because I ate a lot of macaroni and cheese when I was in America.
Well, it looks like all the Americans are saying 1. Oh, some of the Brits are saying 1 as well. Oh.
Yeah. Everyone's saying 1. Except Mick. Mick had to be.
I think Mick MacArthur's just covering bases.
It's
Can we have a done, please? I'm going to love this.
not, right? Lorena is American. She said 2 to be an outlier.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is it Canada?
Canada.
So it said US is too obvious. Let me tell you something though. I know it's probably gross to a lot of other people who didn't grow up with it, but the boxed Kraft macaroni and cheese is the best macaroni and cheese. Now my mom used to make it from scratch, and I still think Kraft macaroni and cheese is the best. I gotta order it online. It's that packaged gross like
Blech.
Yeah, it's that packaged cheese.
Blech.
It's like powder.
Nope.
It's like rations.
How many nopes? Nope. Nope.
Oh, it's sinful. It's like terrible for you. There's so much sodium in it, but it's so good.
Nope. Moving on. What is flighting?
There's no multiple choice?
No.
Oh my God. So Disco and Manny are banned because they don't like macaroni.
I better leave then because I don't like macaroni and cheese.
All are banned.
We're all banned.
I have no clue either, Piper. I'm flighting. I'm gonna say it has something to do with fishing.
It's Old English. Old English.
Although it doesn't have anything to do with fishing, probably.
Think Shakespeare-ish, maybe.
Maybe. I have no clue. Maybe something like with the, what was it, ravens they used to send to each other to like send messages? I don't know. That's my guess. Something to do with ravens.
Okay. Fly tipping sounds good. Something to do with Shakespeare was a clue, and they put fly tipping. Really?
What's fly tipping? Is that like cow tipping?
No, fly tipping is like, say if you've got a couch or a mattress that you need to throw away, rather than taking it to a designated skip.
It's just leaving it somewhere, right?
You just leave it on the side of the street. That's fly tipping.
That's right. I think someone did tell me that once. We just call it dumping, but we don't have like the dumps like you guys do. We've like what they call bulk pickup. So like the garbage people come and pick up, like do a special run.
Yeah, we don't have that. They're not that nice to us here. I mean, Liverpool does have, like, if I was to buy a 3-piece suite and I want my couch removing, if I kept it in the house until they could turn up, then they will collect old couches, beds, white goods and things.
Okay.
Although, you're not right. Hickson's, you're not the first one to tell me that.
I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure it won't be the last either.
And the answer is rapping.
Two opponents would trade insults. Widely popular in the 15th and 16th centuries. Okay.
Okay, you learn a new word
Fighting,
every
so
day.
it's like okay, I got you.
What causes more deaths? Number 1, selfies, or 2, sharks?
Selfies.
Yep, them ones. Yes, Wolvo, I would say that counts as wordplay. You got that answer right.
I think I'm gonna go with the anti-obvious on this one. Because I got caught out on the last one. We'll see what happens.
Can we have a done, please?
Oh, that's a smart one, Piper. Manny says done.
The answer is
Almost done. Selfies.
selfies.
Piper says, I bet people don't see where they are going or go to dangerous places.
Exactly, and that's the one. People have done selfies on cliff faces and they've fell off and on top of buildings and fell off. Silly people.
Yeah, that makes sense. When we were at the Grand Canyon, they wouldn't even let us bring we had to go out on this like horseshoe. It was like a walkway, right? But it was glass, all glass around it. So you could see below you and everything like that. And they wouldn't even let us bring our phones out there.
Oh.
Because they were worried that we were gonna like bend over and do that kind of stuff over the edge. Because you have to walk out over the canyon.
Not good. Not good.
It was cool though. Highly recommend.
What present day Italian city does Mount Vesuvius overlook? Try saying that with no teeth in. Overlook. Florence or Naples?
It wasn't just a platform though, Disco. You could actually walk out like over the canyon. It was really cool. Piper said she watched videos of people doing stupid selfies, but it creeped her out. Yeah. I'm gonna say Florence.
Dum, dum, dum. What present day Italian city does Mount Vesuvius overlook? Done. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun
Totally
dun
gonna
dun.
get copyrighted just for that, probably.
Which?
Gone.
And the answer is 2. Naples.
I don't even know where Naples is. Is that in North? I know there's Naples in Florida.
It's in Italy. It gave you the clue earlier on in the.
Oh, I knew it. I knew there was one in Italy, and I assumed Mount Vesuvius was not in Florida.
Well, the amount of mac and cheese you lot be surprised.
I just didn't know. I don't know. Is Naples north?
I don't know.
You're the one running the quiz.
Why am I supposed to know?
I don't know, because you're older than me.
I've never been to Italy. Apparently it's south of Rome.
Yes, I was going to say. Closer to Salerno, Sorrento.
Ooh. Look at you with your accent. Ooh.
I do everything with a Spanish accent.
Your Naples are no, my Naples are north of my navel. She's still young, hers aren't. What country is known to have the best tap water?
I know that's not the United States.
I'll give you a clue. It's in Europe.
It's probably in the UK, but I'm gonna go Switzerland. Your water here is pretty good. I never really drank tap water before. We did a little bit in Pennsylvania when we lived in Pennsylvania because they had better filtration system, but I'd still filtered it because that's what I was used to. You don't want to drink the tap water in New Jersey. It's gross.
I watched a program on a city in America, Flint,
Michigan.
and I was shocked.
Yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it?
I was completely and utterly gobsmacked that was happening in a first world country.
Yeah, I think it's still like that. Last I heard, anyway.
And the answer is... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're right, Volvo. Blaine has had a time of it.
I was just about to give the answer and whizzed in there. It is Switzerland.
What? Oh! Oh, I feel really, really good about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were close, Lorena. They're all near together, then, aren't they?
I was thinking too. I was like, could it be like, because I know like, is it Finland, Denmark? Like a couple of those guys are like always fighting for like the happiest place to live and all that. So I was like, it's probably in their area.
They're all fighting for the happiest place to be.
Yeah.
Well,
must be nice.
Where are the Spanish Steps located? Paris, France.
Oh, I know this one.
Italy, London, England.
I should have brought my bottles up.
I noticed a lot of Europeans also don't drink tap water and didn't want to drink our water, no matter how I told them it was fine. The tap water in Germany was fine when I lived there.
I don't really know a lot of people who don't drink tap water now. Like, I know in America nobody drank tap water, but I mean, I like the fact that you can drink tap water. It's fantastic.
I don't drink tap water because I boil it because I can taste the chlorine in it. And I don't like chlorine, so I boil it and let it cool down. But it's still tap water. And the answer is... Can we have it done, please?
Volvo said he's never not drunk tap water, which probably explains a lot. Since he's American.
Probably because he's skint. Can't get bottles of water. And it is Rome, Italy.
Italia.
What is that?
You're not even going to try to say it?
Nope.
Petrichor.
Did you hear me earlier say teeth? Not in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Petrichor.
Thank you.
I have no idea if that's right, though. A feeling or a smell?
I got a feeling. I got a smell. It doesn't have to quite ring to it, does it?
I totally hit my teeth. Hawaiian? Pineapple on pizza is disgusting because pineapple itself is pretty disgusting. But
I got a feeling, I got a smell. Can we have it done, please?
should I just do it?
Yep, there it is.
There we go.
And the answer is
Smell.
it is a smell. The way the air smells after rain.
Oh, that's a beautiful smell. I love that smell. Which I get to smell a lot here in England.
You get to smell an awful lot of it here, don't you?
It's lovely.
Are you going to throw one of your trivias in?
All right, let's do trivia. Whoever gets this first wins a prize. Ready?
On your marks.
What was I captain of at high school? Nobody has an answer. Volleyball? I don't know what volleyball is.
It's supposed to be volleyball, but the V didn't work.
It was not volleyball, actually. Lacrosse? No. Make a guess, Piper. Basketball? No. Take a chance, Piper. Throw it out there. Band? No. Oh, thank you, Sam K. I appreciate that. The super chat. Very much. Choir? Nope. Because choir is captain? Netball? No, we don't have netball. I love Mojin. Netball. No, we don't have netball. Theater group? No. Debate team? No. Whatever is similar to rounders. What's rounders? Which one is that?
Baseball.
Baseball. No. Cheerleading. Wolvo got it. Yeah, we call it baseball. Wolvo got it. It's cheerleading.
Do you have a child's game of baseball with smaller bats?
We have T-ball, which is like you put the ball on a stand, and the young kids like 5 and under would try to hit it and run and field and stuff.
So is it smaller bats?
Yeah.
Right, because
and they're lighter.
Our rounders bats are only like 1.5 foot long.
Mm.
Whereas a baseball bat's like 2 foot, nearly 3 foot long, isn't it?
Yeah, they're heavy too sometimes. And then we have Little League, which is in between like T-ball and like regular baseball, which is like the older kids. So it's a little bit heavier bat, and they actually get pitched too.
Rounders is Rounders is a smaller field with a smaller bat, but you still get the ball launched at you, and you still got to run around bases.
So does rounders have the 3 bases and then home plate, or something similar to that diamond shape?
4 bases.
Okay, Wolvo, you have to email us at hicksondiaries.com so I could send you your gift certificate. Okay. Well done.
Right. What is the largest city in Australia? Is it 1, Brisbane, or 2, Sydney? Oh, thank you, Wolvo.
Oh, you're so sweet, Wolvo. Hey. Did I answer? I did. I tried to answer.
Oh, we've got a good mix going on there. We've got 1s and 2s.
I think Wolvo is just trying to be nice to you so that but really he just is like, I don't wear shirts, so what's the point?
Well, there is that. Ones and twos, eh? Lots of ones and twos. I like a good mix.
You don't want to get bored. You gotta get a little variety going.
Are you bored?
Mm-mm.
If you're bored, I'll go.
No, I was talking about something else.
Behave.
Never mind.
Behave. Behave.
I am behaving. I shut up. That's the best I can do.
You have me on panel and I behave.
The best I could do is shut up.
And it is number 1, Brisbane.
Woohoo!
I'm going to have to pause because my mutt wants to go out.
Fair enough.
I shall be back in a moment. I do apologise, but
You're
I'm
good.
not having...
Take care of your stuff. Understood. Okay. You guys want another trivia? What is my guilty pleasure for watching on YouTube for downtime? American football emoji? No, not even close. Yeah, something else is definitely not boring. Unless Jesus, if boring is, if it is boring, then you need to move on. Disco got it. Pimple popping. Ice hockey. I do watch ice hockey. Never watch Only Fools. You know that, Falco. You probably know that best. I don't know what Jedwood is. Sam. Oh, I asked what I watch on YouTube for downtime. What's my guilty pleasure? Faulty Towers, that's not a guilty pleasure. Faulty Towers is a gem. And I would never ever feel guilty or embarrassed about that. And nobody should because it's fabulous. So, Disco, you get a gift certificate. Gift certificate because I'm 100 years old. You'll get a gift voucher. That's what you guys call it here, voucher, right? You'll get a gift voucher to hicksondiaries.com. Woo! What is Jedwood? What is it? I literally was watching it this morning on my way to work on the train. I was watching Pimple Popping. You know why I like it? Number one, completely mindless. Like I don't have to think about it at all. I don't have to pay much attention to it or anything. Number two, don't need any sound. So it's quiet. My brain turns off. I don't need to like participate. I don't need to listen. I don't have to worry about it. And it's oddly satisfying. And I don't know why it's satisfying. And that's why it's a guilty pleasure. And I definitely fought some people in my private life who were obsessed with it for a while. And I was like, why? It's stupid. What are you doing? And then I got hooked. And now I'm hooked. I've probably lost everybody.
So what are you hooked on?
I'm hooked on watching people pop pimples.
Oh, it's awesome.
I know,
right? Question.
I don't know why, but it is.
What state was purchased from Russia in 1867?
I assume you're talking about the United States state?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Volvo, you need to watch some. They're not gross. I mean, they're gross, but they're like gross, like a car accident gross. Like you can't look away.
Especially when it hits the camera.
Oh, squirters are the best. Okay.
Squirters are the best.
Jed are Irish brothers who try to make out that they're singers. Ooh, I might have to try that. Volvo's not a fan of pimple popping.
I'm so waiting for Wolvo's comment after that one.
I was talking about pimples, really big pimples, the really, really big, juicy ones.
Uh-huh. And the answer was Alaska.
I think everybody got that one, right? That's a pretty well-known fact.
Oh dear. This is quite apt. This actually. How long does alcohol take to affect your brain? Is it 1, 6 hours? Is it 2, 60 minutes? Or is it 3, 6 minutes?
In my case.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I should be drunk every day. It's so much fun.
Oh, I wish I was.
Not like drunk, because drunk's not fun, right? But like just tipsy drunk, like just relaxed.
Is tipsy a word from America?
I guess so. Since you asked me that question, I'm gonna assume it is.
Did you use it when you were over there?
Yeah.
Tipsy.
Volvo says I'm a cheap date.
Yes, very. Just
No.
let her sniff the bottle. She's away.
No.
Yeah.
Disco said Mandy is 6 minutes.
Lorena says buzzed.
I've heard buzzed.
I've heard buzzed, but here in this city, buzzed means substance rather than alcohol.
Gotcha.
And the answer is number 3, 6 minutes. How long have we been on now, Mandy?
53 minutes and 36 seconds.
Oh, well, you're well on your way then, aren't you?
Well, since wild turkey sneaks up on you too.
Wolvo said, Manny says wasted, yeah. Wolvo says buzzed can apply to both here. Manny says sizzled. Piper, no, the word tipsy is not originally a US word. It appears to have originated in England, with the earliest known use dating back to the 1500s. There you go.
Hyper dropping knowledge. Well done.
Yeah.
For Schnickers. I haven't heard that in so long.
Sozzled. Sozzled is a good one. Whose brain was stolen when they died? Well, obviously not when they were alive. Einstein or Ted Bundy? Or Mandy's after a few turkey drinks?
Probably don't want to know what's going on in my brains.
Well, every Friday I drink rum or alcohol of some description. And no one knows when I'm drunk. And I drink a bottle. I don't just have a couple of drinks. I drink a bottle, like half a bottle of rum.
Is it white rum or spice rum? Are you a sailor drinking the spice rum?
Yes.
And
cherry brandy. Oh, cherry brandy. Oh.
I like blackberry brandy.
No.
I don't know that I've had cherry brandy.
Oh, cherry brandy.
Dang.
Oh. No. I'm on Kraken dark cherry rum at the moment.
Interesting.
That's almost as bad as cherry brandy. And the answer is Einsteins.
That makes sense. That made sense.
See, now I would have thought the other fella.
Well, see, because I feel like Ted Bundy, this is why I went with Einstein. Ted Bundy would have been under surveillance while he was alive because he was in jail for a while, right?
Yeah.
And I think that they probably would have had some kind of security that was not around when Einstein died. When, like, for Ted Bundy's, he might have been cremated.
Well, I thought maybe they had his in a lab somewhere to find out why he did the bad things that he did. Was
Hmm.
it his brain's makeup? And then somebody nicked it from there.
That's a plausible theory. That would be interesting. It would be interesting to see them side by side.
Mm.
Not like I don't want to actually see them side by side, like the result of someone else is doing the actual
Now
investigation.
I'd want to see the two brains sliced and in front of me. And let
I'm
me
good.
guess which one's which.
I'm good.
Right. What is Sonic the Hedgehog's full name? Is it Olga, um,
Ogilvy?
Ogilvy Morris, Oliver Martini, or Oliarch Montgomery? 1, 2, or 3?
We'll go with the knowledge. Einstein's brain was donated to science for study and turned up missing shortly after. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm with you, Minnie. I don't have a clue either. I remember
Calculated
Sonic
that
the
the
Hedgehog.
establishment still have Einstein's brain for research purpose. So maybe they found it after it went missing.
I would think someone probably looked for it, like the CIA, the FBI. Oh, Lorena spoiled it. Lorena's like, one, because my kids told me.
Well, and we have it done. The answer is dun dun dun. Oh, Piper just slipped her answer in there.
What?
Ogilvy Morris. Maurice. Morris.
Maurice.
Maurice. Maurice.
French.
Ogilvy Maurice.
Oui, français.
The world's first public high definition TV service was broadcast from where? The US, the UK, or France?
High def. I sensed a tick of pride as you were saying it, TJ.
The world's first public high definition TV service. I think everybody's answered.
Looks like it.
And it looks like everybody's put the same answer down.
Except Willow. Lorena said I thought it would have been Japan. That's not a far-fetched guess, to be fair.
It's not.
We got it done.
And it was number 2, UK, BBC, The King's Speech.
Do you play poker?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you should. You have a couple tells.
I have.
I literally had no clue, but as you were saying it, you had a little bit of like just pride, or like something was coming through, like you were very, very like excited or happy about it. So that's the only reason I picked.
Really?
Yeah,
You could tell I was excited over the BBC.
I guess so.
Oh, well, there you go.
Again, you like what you like. I don't judge.
What is France's favourite? Fucking hell, I need to put my teeth in. What is France's favourite colour of loo paper? Is it
France,
one,
country.
France, the country? One, white, two, blue, or three, pink?
It's France, so I'm gonna say it's probably not white. Um, A1 sauce is a UK made product. What? Is that for real?
Yeah, I think it's called Daddy Sauce. And they just changed the name to A1.
Holy crap. Never knew that.
I'm dinging TJ on the lack of apostrophes in France's.
That's why I asked, because I was like, is Francis maybe someone famous in the UK that I didn't know?
Although, you have seen my quizzes often enough. There has to be at least one mistake. Okay? Or else it's not a TJ quiz.
I mean, I'm not particularly a fan of A1 sauce, but my mom and dad would have it on their steaks religiously. Started in
A1 sauce was started in Buckingham Palace.
What? That's crazy.
I have, which is why I'm accustomed to pointing them out.
Falco says that anything that smells like a snail.
Good answer, Falco.
Pink.
And the answer is pink.
I think I put pink. I think I did. I don't remember. Yeah, I did.
Apparently it was. Buckingham Palace.
Pink? Buckingham Palace. That's so crazy.
Learn something new every day.
My mother, Wilbur says, my mother was an atrocious cook, so I grew up eating A1. But I grew up eating ketchup a lot.
Which two cities in the US are officially twinned with Liverpool, UK? Is it number one, New Orleans and Birmingham, Alabama? Or is it two, Memphis and Sheffield? Idaho?
Iowa.
Iowa.
I don't know.
I do.
I bet you do.
I did a video on this.
Did you? I missed it. I have to ask you a question. I was watching your intro video. That shit's good. Who did that? Did you do that? Well done.
Well, thank you.
I was like, mine doesn't look this good.
Well, I've been on my channel a lot longer than you've been on yours. I'm also older than you. I also have shitloads of tech.
You also, I have no, like, you see my videos. I'm not super creative with the editing. I literally sit there and talk to a camera. So.
Well, if I could do that, if I could do that, then my videos wouldn't be half as good as they are. Oh. I can't do that, so I have to do videos.
Face's channel is the way to go, I've heard.
So we have her done, please. I'm going to love this. Ding, 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 ding.
What is it?
Baghdad and Islamabad.
Falco.
He's not wrong. And it is New Orleans, and Birmingham.
Good in. Papers is talking to a camera is a bit nerve-wracking though. It is when in the beginning, but then once you get used to it, it's not. Now I'm just like,
I don't even go on Zoom in work,
no.
and these people know me.
Honestly, I don't show my I don't turn my camera on at work either because I don't care about them.
What is a group of hawks called? Is it 1, a kettle, 2, a flight, or 3, a siege?
It's not easy. It's not easy, Piper, when you're interviews are nerve-wracking anyway, so like to have a video interview is a little bit, I don't know, I find them easier in person, which is weird because I normally don't like doing much in person with people, but I find job interviews easier in person, and like friendly chats, like hanging out with my friends and talking stuff like that, better in video through the computer. I don't know why.
Did you know that the word computer's got a T in it?
Do you know how many people leave comments about me not saying the T in Britain? Is it you? Are they all you?
No.
We don't. I know we don't like in. It's a New Jersey thing, I think, because we say like the D a lot for tea.
But we get bollocked for not putting a T in water.
In water.
And then you're going Britain. I'm like,
I know. I get it a lot. People leave it a lot. They get really angry about it.
See, the Volvo picked up on that straight away. It's ironic. Bottle of water. I live in Britain.
So the answer is number 1 because why not?
Well, good. And it is a kettle. A group of hawks is a kettle.
I got that one wrong. I thought a kettle was about fish. Look, Piper's got my back. The computer in Spanish is el ordenador. Ordinador. Ordinador? Ordinador. 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 Fun random fact. Thank you.
Shakespeare had a curse engraved on his tombstone. True or false?
It sounds like something that would be true. The red kite. What's that, Falco? Computadora. Computadora.
See, that's got a T in it as well. Have we got everybody's answer?
We have a bunch.
We do have a bunch that came in, and they came in quite quickly, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're over an hour already.
True. To stop people moving his bones.
So it doesn't say Shakespeare on it?
It has a curse on it. It says Shakespeare and curse.
The curses aren't real.
Yeah, they are.
Really, TJ? Are you going to put a curse on me?
No.
Oh, thank you.
Which was built first of these sister ships? 1, Titanic, 2, Olympic, or 3, Britannic?
Wolvo, do you remember if you talked about it often enough? Spike Milligan had "I told you I was ill in Irish Gaelic" on his gravestone. I'd like to have something clever on my gravestone, but I'm not clever enough to think of anything.
Put that on your gravestone?
I'm not clever enough to think of anything else.
Here lies. I wasn't clever enough to say anything else.
I'm gonna get cremated anyway, so it don't matter. So we were past a graveyard that was like protected land today. I never knew that you guys protected graveyards. It was obviously an old graveyard and could have been like a really important church or something like that. But I never knew that you guys did that. We didn't get to stop and like get the details of it or anything, but I was really surprised.
It had a sign saying protected land.
Yeah, it had like a thing with a special gate.
Ooh.
I know. I'll have to go back and like do some more research on it or something because I was really intrigued by that. Nothing like that. You're not going to protect anybody's grave in America. Surprisingly, the graveyards are surprisingly like off limits in a lot of ways in America. People are pretty respectful. I can't think of the word I'm thinking. Never mind.
Respectful will do.
Just move on.
Move on. Not sharpish. It
Oh,
was the Olympic.
Nice.
There you go. Can your tonsils grow back? Yes or no? And Sam K says, Birkenhead Park in the UK served as the inspiration for Central Park in New York City. In 1858, landscape architect Frederick Law Olmsted, who would later design Central Park, visited Birkenhead Park. You are quite right, Sam.
Where is Birkenhead Park?
Across the Mersey.
Like the song?
Ferry across the Mersey to Birkenhead Park. La, 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 la. Anything can grow back. And now I'm humming it. Damn it, TJ. The answer is yes, only if some tissue was left behind.
Interesting.
Mm.
I'm pretty. Disco says anything can grow back, but I'm pretty sure if you cut off your arm, it's not growing back.
Even if there's tissue left.
I'm gonna have a pretty confident it's not growing back.
Your liver can grow back.
Can it?
Yes.
I would think internal organs and muscles and stuff would probably be more apt to grow back than external.
Yeah. I don't think your heart can grow back, and I don't think kidneys can grow back.
Or your brain.
No, that changes. And your thyroid can't grow back either.
Interesting. Not that interesting.
Not that interesting. In 1980, who was buried in a Pringles can? Number 1, the founder, or number 2, the patent owner?
Wait, what did you call that?
The patent owner. Why? What does you call it?
The patent owner. Actually, I would call it the patent owner.
Patent?
Patent.
There's no 2 T's?
There's 2 T's. Patent.
No, there's 1 T. Patent. Not patent.
There's 2 T's.
There's one in the middle and one at the end.
Patent.
Well, Patent is two T's, Pattent. Patent is Patent.
I don't think you're right. Patent. I'm not saying 3 T's. I'm only saying 2.
I've got her thinking. I have got her thinking. Did I say that?
Patent. Patent.
Oh, come on. Who knows this stuff? It's an A or a B or a 1 or a 2. It's a guess. It's a laugh. Come on.
I just picked 2 because it sounds like a FU to people that.
The answer is
Okay.
number 1, the founder.
Who wants to be buried in a Pringles can? Jesus.
The founder.
You're crazy. You need to let some shit go.
Well, you know what the motto is, don't you?
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, well, he's popped his clogs and he's decided to go into a tin. Between US and England in the 1800s, who had the first head of state to be assassinated by shooting? Was it the US or the UK?
I feel like I'm just going to go with it. It just sounds like something the US would be the first to do.
Unless it was a British head of state who was in the US. Done.
Let's go.
And the answer is, you will be pleasantly surprised.
What?
It was a UK.
All right. I really thought the US had that one for obvious reasons.
We did have guns. We did have a lot of them.
And then you realized.
And then we lost an awful lot of children, and then they went, nope, that's it.
Piper says, I feel like I remember hearing about one of our monarchs being shot.
I don't remember one of ours. Oh, yes, Princess Anne got shot.
Really? So which head of state got shot in 1812?
It was Prime Minister, and it was apparently it was a Scouser that did it.
That's so shocking. Don't get me started. So I got a lot of hate on that too, by the way. A lot of people saying, you should visit Liverpool. They're not mean. And I was like, yeah, I get it. Relax.
But we are. Was he shot by? No, he wasn't. No, well, you see, yeah, doesn't head of state mean monarch? But that's the problem, you see, because you have a president, and we have a prime minister. So I couldn't put what it was. I had to put head of state. That was the nearest I could get to. So I apologize for that one.
Ooh, Piper's like, what? She's not letting anything go.
In what country is it illegal to own one guinea pig? 1, Sweden, 2, Sri Lanka, or 3, Switzerland?
Can you own more than one?
Though? You can own more than one, but you can't own one.
Just one. Why?
You'll find out.
I'm scared.
In fact, I think Princess Anne was involved in 2 shootings.
She seems lovely.
If memory serves, probably serving me wrong, actually, to be honest. She nearly got kidnapped out of her car.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Who's got it out for Anne?
Don't know. Get out the car. And her words were, not bloody likely.
Good for her.
Yes, Disco. Was that when she got kidnapped? He had a gun.
She got kidnapped?
Well, she stopped it herself. She booted him out the car. And he said, get out the car, get out the car. And she was like, not bloody likely. And she fought him off.
Kind of badass.
She is very badass, the Princess Anne. And the answer is Switzerland. Because they are social animals, and it is considered abuse to own just one.
Is it like that for all animals that are social? Or is it just guinea pigs?
I don't know.
She's an ex-Olympic gold medal. She did like something with horses, right? Was it dressage?
Jumping.
Jumping.
And campanology is the study of bell ringing. Who knew? I knew.
Did you?
I did.
You know everything.
I don't know everything.
So wise.
No. The first telephone book in 1878 had how many numbers? Did it have A, 50, B, 75, or C, 100? Ooh, that was a quick run, that one, wasn't it? Ding, 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 ding.
Wait, do I want to know?
Sam, stop it. I can't read it out because you will probably be banned.
I'll read it, I don't care. It's considered abuse to allow David Cameron near One Pig 2. I feel like I will look that up after the live stream.
Look that up afterwards.
Maybe not do a react on that one.
Yeah, no.
All right, we got it.
The answer is A, 50. Now we have a Hickson Diary trivia question.
Ooh, I love it.
I've not got one. You're doing it.
Oh. I thought you were throwing it in there.
No. I read the email and I was like, I haven't put any trivia question in there.
No, I did I asked the trivia questions as we went while you were on break and stuff. Right. But we can do another one. This one's kind of an easy one. So let's see if anyone remembers. Which state did I grow up in? Which I literally mentioned in this stream. So.
Yeah, and for the life of me, I can't remember.
Manny got it. New Jersey represent. No Jersey.
No Jersey.
It's a Jersey thing. You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't understand.
Oh, everybody got it. It's New Jersey. Yeah, that wasn't a very good trivia question, but Manny gets the prize on that one. Whoops, I'm typing in. I should be putting it on my phone. Is that it? Are we done with the quiz?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Y'all got it right, but you just didn't type fast enough.
There's 30 questions, so I don't know what question we're on.
I don't either. That's why I thought maybe we were done.
Oh, we've only got 2 more.
Okay.
Who composed portions of the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Was it Snoop Dogg? Was it Prince? Or was it Michael Jackson?
I'm pretty confident about this one.
I'm pretty confident about it too.
Well, you have the answer right in front of you, so it's
I
easy.
don't.
You don't?
No. I have a second. You're on a monitor in front of me, and my laptop screen is off to the side. So that's showing this question, and then it's I can't think of the word. It's presenting as it is. So when I click the screen, it'll go on to the next question, onto the next screen, onto the next
slide.
Slide. That's the one.
Slide. It's a really old reference.
I knew this answer once, but that was then.
Well, yeah, we don't want to see that. Or maybe some people do. Again, I don't judge. We got some duns.
And the answer is number 3.
Ah, I was so confident it was Prince. Prince. It's a very Prince thing to do.
I don't think Prince was around when the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie came out.
Oh, was it the movie?
Or was it? I don't know. Was it?
I thought it was one of the games, because there was a few versions of the game, wasn't there?
Oh yeah. To be fair, right?
No idea.
Yeah, over the movie. I thought, I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me your quiz.
The Flintstones were the first TV couple to be shown in bed together at prime time. True or false?
Yeah, I was with you, although I thought I was talking about the game too. Sam K says Snoop Dogg because the Great London Smog.
No, it's not unusual. Do.
What's up, Tom Jones?
Yeah. Although apparently even Snoop Dogg won't go on. Oh, what's his name? Country singer. Can't think of his name now. Why has it gone out of my head? Apparently this country singer's worse than Snoop Dogg. Willie Nelson.
That makes sense.
Yeah, don't get on the bus, Willie Nelson.
He's been doing it a lot longer than Snoop Dogg has.
Yes, you are correct, Willie.
All right.
So the answer is true.
Oh, man. That stinks.
If you dug a hole through the center of the earth, starting in Spain, what country would you end up in? Australia or New Zealand?
I'm going to say New Zealand. I need to type it. My bad.
You're bad. I don't think you'd end up anywhere because there's a big molten lava blob in the middle.
You'd probably die. But
You'd go fizz, fizz. Before you even got to the middle, you'd go fizz.
Well, Disco says Australia only because it's bigger, so he's going with logic.
That's good logic.
That's a very good logic.
And all in the family was the first time a toilet flushing was on TV as well. Look at him with trivia.
Look at you, smart.
And the answer is, and I think this is the last question.
Question 30.
Ooh.
New Zealand. Good logic, disco, but unfortunately didn't
Oh,
oh, do you have more?
there is another one.
Oh.
Which capital city has the most Michelin stars in the world?
Ooh, that's a good
Is it
question.
1, Tokyo, 2, New York, or 3, London? Could have swore I only did 31 questions.
I'm gonna represent and go with NYC. Go with New York.
You're representing, are you? You're not a good Brit, you are you?
There's like thousands of restaurants in Manhattan alone, so I'm going by like I know there's like thousands in London too, and probably Tokyo. I haven't been to Tokyo, but I'm just going by experience, I guess.
Number 1 is the answer.
Sam got it. Sam's the only one that got it.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sam's the only one that got it. Good job, Sam.
Yeah.
Is there another question, or
I don't know.
teasing us? Are you being a big tease?
I am. Russia has the longest coastline in the world. True or false? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna go true because it's a massive country. I know a lot of it's not inhabited, and it's near the North Pole and all of that. And I feel like there is water.
Water.
Okay, moving on. We have it done.
Have we got it done? Have we? Water. It's false.
Wow. I was literally picturing Canada in my head and comparing them. That's what took me so long. I was trying to compare the north of Canada with the north of Russia.
Because Canada has lots of little islands.
They do.
And that is part of Canada. So if you add all those up, it has the longest coastline.
Look at that. Mick says it's got to be Canada.
Yep.
Disco said Australia must have the longest. Nope. Sorry.
Oh. What was given out to celebrate the birthday of King in Thailand in 1983? Was it 1, free vasectomies, or was it 2, cataract surgeries? I'm not bullying, I'm pointing out.
Is this real or did you make this up?
No, this is real. And it's bullying if I go nah, 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 but I didn't, so it's not.
I don't know. I'm just going to go with... Either one is hilarious, to be honest. Even the cataracts are hilarious.
Yeah. Nah, 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 nah. And the answer is...
Vasectomies. Was there a population issue in Thailand?
There was. One presumes.
I would think that would be why they'd want to give out free vasectomies. So basically the king's like, it's my birthday. Everybody's getting snipped because I can't deal with this anymore.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Maybe. Maybe that's something you want to look into. And that is the final question.
Are we sure?
We are sure because I'm clicking away and it's not changing. So,
Okay. All right, guys. Fabulous quiz, by the way. Thank you very much. So y'all got to tell me, did anybody get all, was it 32 now? 32 or 33?
33.
Did anyone get all 33 right?
Y'all.
You're saying y'all. Okay, all right.
Y'all. You missed out the comma in what y'all.
Y'all. Wolvo got 20. That's pretty good. Disco got 23. Disco's in the lead so far. Manny is 17. Anyone else keeping track? Or I wasn't keeping track for myself, so but I can't give myself prizes. That would be really terrible. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can. I won a t-shirt. Yay!
I won everything.
I wasn't counting. I threw a couple of
Sam. All right. Disco, you got it, I guess. So you get to, Disco's already won, but that's cool. Disco's got it. Disco can pick anything. Again, I'm typing on the fucking keyboard instead of on my phone.
Language, Timothy.
Did you call me Timothy?
I did.
Why?
Because there was a TV show where a grown man lived with his mother. And whether he went damn or poop, his mother would go, language, Timothy.
Or poop?
And the grown man was Ronnie Corbett. It was called
poop?
Sorry. Poop.
All right. I have an extra gift card left, so I'm going to give it to Mick since it's his birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday, Mick.
That's how, again, I'm typing on the keyboard. Why? What is wrong with me?
Because you're a noodle.
All right. What I need, TJ, I have TJ, Disco, and Manny. I have your emails already, so I'll just send you guys the gift card. You can go on hicksondiaries.com and pick out something for yourself. And Mick, if you could please send me an email at hicksondiaries@gmail.com, just so that I have your email and I can send you the gift card. I won't spam you or anything like that. You guys don't forget to go and check out hicksondiaries.com. There's a blog on there because I kind of like to write. And there's some merch and there's some other fun stuff and stuff coming as well. So,
and Wolvo would like to award an honourable mention to Piper
for
becoming brave enough to start blind guessing.
Love it. You know what, Piper? Send me an email. I'm going to give you a gift card as well. You get a gift card and you get a gift card. Everybody gets a gift card. Gift cards. I'm old. I said gift certificate the other day. Or not the other day, earlier in this stream. Jesus Christ.
I am thinking about it, but because tonight went quite well, I can still breathe and talk, which is good. But I don't know how long I'll be going on for.
Everybody needs to definitely check out TJ's YouTube channel. There's a link in the chat now. And make sure you click the notification bells and the subscribe because she does these quizzes once a month, right? Every Saturday, last Saturday of the month?
Yes, usually last Saturday.
Plus she has live chats randomly where we just talk crap, talk shit, whatever comes up.
Quite frequently.
Throughout the night.
Most of my videos I talk crap as well, but hi ho.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for doing that, TJ.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. You are welcome to come on anytime. Love it.
Wolvo, last Saturday of every month, if we're lucky.
Well, you know, She's kind of unreliable.
Um,
Once you get her going, she doesn't shut up, and then all of a sudden it's like a 7 hour stream, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I got
I
stuff to
know,
do.
I know. Well, you know.
In Sam cases, to check out what David Cameron did with a pig on Google. I probably don't want to.
Well, let's just not. Let's say it wasn't just him
With a pig?
with a pig.
Oh, fuck it. Now I gotta see it. Jesus, why do you guys do
That,
that to
that,
me? It's
that
not
is
right.
the word. What you have just said is the word.
Oh, God, I have an image in my head now.
You don't need an image. You've just said it.
I don't want. Okay, no. I gotta see it now. I have to see it.
And the truth be told, every single one of our prime ministers has done it. Especially the Etonian ones.
The Etonian ones?
Yes.
What does that mean?
The ones that went to Eton.
Oh. Okay. Eaton's in Windsor. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my daughter there so she can snag someone. That's the plan. That's our plan.
You're going to give your daughter to someone who likes pigs.
No, just someone who went to Eton because they're richies.
All right, okay.
She'll be taken care of for the rest of her life. So.
You know, you have to. Well, I don't know if you whether it's true or not. You know, when you do a frat thing.
Frat?
Yes.
Like fraternity?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do something stupid to join.
The hazing stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Well, think of that with a black suit on and a dicky bow and a top hat.
Piper tells me to run.
Exactly, Sam.
I think we're gonna end it there, TJ. I think it's a good place to end it with that image.
No, quickly change the image, please.
Okay, so this one time I was kicking this chick in the head and she started crying. And so I was looking at her and I was like, what the hell are you crying for? She's like, you're kicking me in the head. Of course I'm crying. And I was like, I'm the one who should be crying because you're bleeding all over my new shoes.
And you left me with that one instead?
It's a really good story to break the ice when there's tension.
No, a really good story when there's tension is I was in the bathroom of a nightclub. So I only said bathroom because it's you. I was in the bogs in the nightclub, and a girl burnt my hand with a ciggy.
And okay, I missed that part. Sorry.
And a girl burnt my hand with a ciggy.
A cigarette?
Yeah. So while she's got a ciggy in one hand on the counter, right? So she's got one hand on the counter and that had a ciggy in it, and it moved and burnt my hand.
Got it.
With her other hand, she was putting mascara on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put my hand behind her head and went, here, take a closer fucking look. Into the glass mirror. That's ice breaking.
That's such a Scouser icebreaker.
And you know the little metal D's that keep mirrors on walls?
Yeah.
She had 2 imprints of D's on her head. She didn't smash the mirror.
Oh. Oh, TJ, it's always a pleasure having you on.
All true.
True story.
True story. So she walked around with a D on her head. And what does D on your head mean?
I don't know.
Dunce.
Oh, does it? I just know L for love.
L for love or L for loser?
L for love.
Loser.
Did you ever see Dodgeball?
I probably have, but I don't remember it.
Okay, so dodgeball is like it's basically a bunch of dorks, right? Then they play a dodgeball tournament to save this gym.
Yeah.
Anyways, so there's this one guy who's kind of heavy and he has glasses and he's super dorky and he's really into like pretending like he's sporty and everything like that, but he's not at all. But he's got an Asian bride that it seems like he purchased, and he's got a couple kids, and she's always like she hates him. So she's in the stand with the kids, and she's like loser to him, and he's like, "Yep, L for love," because he's just completely oblivious. It's funnier when they do it.
Keep safe, people.
It is funnier when they do it. There's a reason I wasn't cast. Okay. Yes, Wolbo, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. All right, y'all, we're going to end it there because we're almost at 2 hours, CJ.
You say that like you've got anything else to do.
I don't tonight, but I do in the morning.
Well, there you go. So,
I mean, fair. It's not like I
ask your subscribers, ask your chat if they would like you to stay on for another 12 minutes. Another 12 minutes.
Who wants us to stay to make it around 2 hours? Maybe a little over. Anyone? Anyone know the effects? Anyone? Piper went to a Victorian school and got to wear the dunce cap as a kid. Piper's on the younger side. She's one of our younger fans. That scares me a little bit.
A paper cone on your head with the letter D on it.
That's crazy. But I thought that was like a long time ago.
No. You've heard of our boarding schools?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And religious schools. They did it in religious schools up to not too long ago, to be honest.
My partner told me stories about how he used to be able to get hit when he was young, like younger school.
Yeah.
And then it changed like when he went to the secondary school. I did translate in my head. So I was like, what?
Yes. One school I went to, the teacher bent me over the desk and slapped my arse. Not once. So I then removed myself from school and went to the guard room where my dad was standing in full uniform and was not allowed to even look at me. His commanding officer relieved him of his duties, and my father then went up to the school and got right in the teacher's face. Now, my dad's a physical training instructor. My dad's the one that keeps the army fit.
Mm-hmm.
And teachers know who kids' fathers are. Because you need to know who the colonel's daughter is or who the air marshal's son is. You got to keep in with them ones. Yeah. And he knew who my dad was.
You did anyway.
And he did it anyway.
If anyone laid a fucking hand on my kid, I'm not a violent person at all, and I don't actually believe in violence unless it's self-defense, but if anyone laid a hand on my kid, I swear to God, I would fucking kill him with my bare hands. Especially something like that. I don't know how I assumed your dad did not kill this person.
No.
How did he have any restraint?
But didn't leave any visible bruises.
Nice. That's the way you do it.
And they probably didn't come up for another couple of days after. Because you can do that if you know how to.
That
And that
took a
was
dark ass turn.
1982.
Wow, in the 80s? You know what's so fun? It's not funny. It's, I guess, ironic, but like, for as violent as a country that the United States is, we don't, like, that's horrific to me. The thought of like beating kids in school. Yet, like, guns are everywhere. People get killed by the state if they commit a crime. Like, it's like we're a very violent culture. Yet that like completely terrifies me.
In 1985, 4, 5, the maths teacher in my last school threw a chalkboard eraser at me. I felt it with my hair. So I picked it up and threw it back.
Good for you. That's just crazy. What, like, how do you?
And then trolleyed my ass off out to the headmaster's office.
Damn. So Lorena says that I'm 54 and I remember the principal swatting kids with a paddle. His favorite was the one with holes in it for aerodynamics. And she said that it was the 70s and early 80s. It was like that everywhere in the US. I guess I'm just like the generation just after that, so I didn't, like, it's horrific to me because I didn't grow up with it or anything, but it's just mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, even Mick says, TJ, that was our first flying object. So he's probably had it as well.
I remember my dad saying,
geography teacher.
what?
My geography teacher in Liverpool, who'd never set foot outside the country, tried telling me that a German mine was called something else. And now I'd actually been down that mine. I did a whole school project on that mine. And I argued with him. So I then trolled my ass down outside the headmaster's office. And the headmaster said, "What are you doing?" And I went, "Knobhead up there doesn't know what he's talking about." So I then went into the attic, got my homework from my previous school, and brought it in and threw it at him.
Did you have this kind of like were you this like outspoken and brazen because like growing up with the military father and stuff?
No, I just don't like being called a liar, and I'm not a liar. So if somebody wants to call me that, I will defend myself in whatever way I can. And being a child, that was the only way I knew how to, was to prove them wrong. I knew I was going to get sent to the headmaster's office, so I just went. I'll save your time, save your breath, mate. I'll just go because fuck all you. You're a scouser that hasn't even been through the tunnel. Fuck off.
I never had that kind of confidence when I was a kid at all to be able to do that. I would do it now, but as a kid, I never had that kind of confidence at all. But I also didn't like go down the mine they were talking about. Like
I'm also a 1.5 foot taller than everyone in my class.
Oh, that probably helps.
I've been 5'11" since I was 11 years old.
Must be nice.
No, it's not.
Well, it's no picnic being short either. I'll tell you that right now.
It's easier being short when everyone else is short.
I'm pretty short. My daughter's taller than me.
Oh, both my boys are taller than me.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm taller than my mum and dad and my sister.
I am taller than my mom. She's tiny, though. She's little. Kind of got, my dad was tall, my mom was short, so it kind of got a little bit in the middle. But my kid is definitely going to be taller than me. Well, she's already taller than me, like by an inch, but she's definitely going to grow more. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's what the bottom step's for, Mandy. It's you stand on the bottom step and cloud to the top of the head.
Fuck
And
off.
then as they get taller, you go up the stairs. So you may end up on the third step. I remember one time my son said something backhanded to me, and jokingly I went, "Hey, you get in here!" And he was with his mates. I went, "Get in here now!" And he turned around, and his face was just like he wasn't sure whether I was messing. So he come in, and I just tapped him on the top of the head. I got on the on the second step, and I just tapped him on the top of the head. Oh, behave yourself. But his mate came in as well. And I went, "Oh, do you want a crack as well, do you?" And he went, "Well, I said it as well." So I gave him a crack above the top of the head as well.
How honest is his friend, though? Well, I might as well take the punishment too. Wow. My thing is I always tell the child, you better watch out because you lived inside of me, and without me, you wouldn't even be here.
Oh,
You
my
literally,
favorite one is I
like,
taught you to use a spoon.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Just
I
like,
did I did try the I
no one
taught
else
you
can
to
do
piss
it.
straight one, but I didn't.
What did you say?
I did try the I taught you to piss straight, but I didn't. So
I was saying, like, you lived inside of me. No one else is going to ever claim that. They can't.
well,
I got evidence.
mm,
Lots of evidence.
mm,
Watch yourself.
mhm,
No,
mhm.
actually, I don't have to worry too much. She's kind of snarky because she's more British now than American.
How old is she now?
14.
Oh joy! Oh joy! Oh joy! You've got a 16-year-old Brit to live with. Oh, Brit.
Yeah.
A girl as well. Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
But
Best girl.
when I say over the line, she's usually pretty good. So I can't really complain, but I know it's just the beginning. And she's exactly like I was when I was a teenager, which is means I'm in for it.
Oh, you see, it's in the genes.
Mm-hmm.
Good job I didn't have daughters, I tell you. The gods would have given me the girliest, pinkiest, frilliest, girliest girl you could possibly come across.
They changed. She was girly when really, really girly when she was little, and the princesses and all that when she was younger. Then she went through like a goth phase. Then she went through like a tomboy phase, and now she's just in like a Adidas tracksuit, leggings with dark eyeliner phase. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what it is, but so I'm sure she'll change it again tomorrow.
I was never a girly girl, me.
No?
No. She's gone chaff.
Oh, you're talking about my kid. Don't say that about my kid.
Trackies, chaff.
She
Scally. Scally, she's a scally.
I have no idea how she's gonna end up. She's goofy as hell. She loves dark things like horror movies and all that kind of bullshit, right? But she wants to be a criminal psychologist. I have no idea how she's gonna, and she's really good with languages. She's got like she's fluent in. I can't believe she's fluent already. And then in French, and then but she's also got like the biggest heart, and she's the sweetest person in the world. Sometimes, so I have no idea how she's gonna end up. It's gonna be freaking weird.
My friend is a criminal psychologist. Well, she was my friend. I don't know if she still is a criminal psychologist. And she did it after
You don't know if
she
she's your
grew up.
friend or still a criminal
Well,
psychologist.
both actually, because I haven't seen her for ages, for donkey's years. Um, Scally is such a good word. Scally is a boss word.
What does scally mean? Scallywag.
Yeah.
Is it the pirate scallywag? Is that what it is?
No, it's a group of youths that hang around
Oh,
and
you
maybe up to mischief.
gotcha. So you were saying about your friend who you weren't sure if your
Yeah,
friend.
she when the kids grew up and went to the big school, so they could make their own dinner when they got home from school and things like that. So they were more self-sufficient kind of thing. She went to Open University and she did the course.
Good for her.
Yeah, she found it really, really interesting.
So, I mean, I find that psychological stuff interesting. Like, I like watch all of those people like killed their partners, and like I watch all those series and stuff. But I don't have the discipline for college. Like, I took psychology in college a couple classes, and I hated it. I just don't have this. Like, I'm a terrible study. Like, I don't want to be bothered with any of it. You see me at work, I'm like, do I really have to meet this person? I don't want to have to do all the research and present it to them.
No, I'm the opposite. I'm currently really struggling. If you go back to my older videos, what I'm talking about is more coherent and there's more talking. Lately, my videos are shorter because I cannot remember, literally cannot remember. I'm sitting in the car reading notes. I get out the car, walk 2 foot, and I've forgotten what I've just read.
So do a voiceover later.
I can't because it sounds like I'm reading, and that annoys me even more. So this is the Liver building, and the Liver building was built in to 1914, and the lights are all original. And
No, I hear you. Yeah, you don't want to sound like that. I hear you.
no.
We'll bring the notes with you. Keep them on your phone, or keep them in if you have to write them down. I don't know how you filmed, so I don't know if you have a separate camera or not, but just write them down. Whatever notes you're looking at, bring them with you as you're filming, and just read along to refresh. I have notes in front of me all the time.
Yeah, no. Just do bullet points. I've done bullet points and I've forgotten the bit in the middle. I just end up reading the bullet points out.
I don't know how to. I'm trying to help you, TJ. I don't know what to tell you.
No. I need to get better. Disco said, TJ, that sounds like me. What's your name again? Yeah.
So Piper said, just for context, we have a Victorian school in my town that got turned into a museum, and it does school days out, gives lessons to school children about what it was like back then for them. It's called the British Schools Museum. That sounds like it'd be interesting as well. I would go see that. I'd bring my kid and I'd be like, see how lucky you got? See how lucky you are? Scally. I can't say it.
Scally.
Some of the British stuff just sounds wrong when it comes out of my mouth.
Scally.
It just does. I can't. Like wanker. It doesn't sound right.
Wanker.
You're
too nasally with the W.
I can't help it. I'm from New Jersey.
Jersey.
New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
Get some coffee.
Coffee.
Eat my coffee. Oh my god.
Well, Wolvo loves that video of mine, you know.
Wanker. Tit.
No, actually, it was fucking tit. Was it fucking tit? It was. There's another channel with my name on it.
There is?
There is. And I drive around and I was singing along to records, and because everybody does it, they get in the car and they sing along to the radio, full pelt because no one else can hear you. The windows are up, you're singing along, and I thought, oh, well, I'll record it. And then there's certain situations It may only just be me. I don't suffer with road rage. I suffer with people rage. Because if the roads were empty, I wouldn't have any road rage. But there's people on them, and they do stupid things.
People mess things up all the time, man. I hear you.
So, you don't drive, do you? Do you know the rule of the roundabout in the UK?
I know that if you're making a right, then you have to be on the outside. You have to use your blinkers when you're when to indicate which way you're going. Is that the rule you're talking about?
I know. I'm the give way to the right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So in the UK, on a roundabout, you give way to the right. So this car decided to go in front of me, and I was singing "From a Jack to a King." From a Jack to a King, from loneliness to a wedding ring. Fucking tit! Da 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 da.
Get Tourette's.
Wanker!
Get Tourette's. No, those Candid videos are the best ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I live in Liverpool and there's an awful lot of them.
Fair enough.
But I haven't done anything on that channel for ages.
I didn't know you had a second channel. Now I'm going to have to check it out, dude.
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 I'm a dude. I'm a dude.
God.
I'm a dude.
Yo,
dude.
I threw that one in there just for you.
You're not the first one to say dude to me, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Piper asked, what American words do we sound strange saying? I have no idea. I can't think of any. I'm sure there's some. I'm trying to think of some that my partner says that I always make fun of him and I'm like, don't say it. But it's not really anything. But he said a little bit. It's weird for him though, because we were in America for almost 20 years. So his accent's like different. You know what I mean? It's got some American twang to it because he was there for so long.
But there are no American words.
All right.
Faucet.
Say y'all.
Faucet. That's an American word.
Forfeit?
Faucet. Stop
Faucet.
taking the piss out of me not having my teeth in you.
Faucet, you mean?
Yes.
Faucet. Not faucet. Faucet.
Faucet. Tap.
We don't say tap.
Tap.
We say faucet.
Tap.
Y'all. Say y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Say coffee.
Coffee.
Say it like you would normally say it.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Hang on, where's my teeth?
You say, you know what, one thing that really bothers me? Y'all say toilet when you say you're going to the bathroom.
Because we're going to the toilet because there isn't a bath in there.
Okay. But even loo is better than toilet. I don't know why, but toilet bothers the fuck out of me.
Because when you say toilet, you know what you're going to do.
Yeah, and I'm not an idiot. Like, I know when I say, oh, I'm going to the ladies' room, you know what I'm doing too. But I don't know, it just feels weird.
Because of that word, you teach your dog to toilet. You teach your baby to toilet.
I don't teach my baby to toilet. I teach my baby to use the bathroom or the restroom.
The actual act of peeing is going to the toilet.
Or to pee or poop.
Right. So that word is associated with peeing and pooping.
But I'm saying we don't say go to the toilet even when we're talking about peeing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so it's really, really weird to me to hear people refer to it as the toilet when they're not just saying the toilet's broken or something like about
See,
the actual mechanism.
well, we started something here. Lavatory, okay, the shitter. No, loo, it is terrible word. Call it what it is.
I mean, loo is weird to me too, but obviously I know that that's a very British thing. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable, Piper. Toilet makes me uncomfortable. When I hear people say it at work all the time, and I'm like, just say the restroom.
Well, you see, no, because you don't rest in there. You go in there, you do your business, and you're out again. So there's
I don't
no
know.
resting.
I've had some jobs where it's the only place I could rest, in all fairness. And sometimes it's pretty restful once, you got some stuff
It's
on your
not a
body.
bathroom because there's no bath in there. And when you call it a half bathroom because there is no bath in there, there's still no half bath in there. It's a WC, water closet, which is the original name for it. WC.
It's only half a bath and the water keeps falling out of it.
Falling out, yeah, a half bath. What the fuck is a half bath? I was like, that what? So the Brits will say, I'm going to the loo, I'm going to the bog, I'm going to the toilet, and I'm going to the WC.
A WC I get. Bog is fine. Loo is fine. It's literally the toilet. And it's not like it grosses me out or anything like that. It just is like, ugh. It just sounds crass.
It just sounds crass. Have you gone all posh on us, have you?
Yeah, that's definitely not me. I don't know.
Call of nature, depending on the company.
I've heard it called that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hole in the ground, not heard it called that, but I know there used to be holes in the ground, basically.
Spend a penny.
I have heard spend a penny.
See a man about a dog.
Is that Cockney for bog?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that, right? Although, to be honest, if someone said see a man about a dog, it would take me a minute.
Sidewalk.
Sidewalk, that's very American, yeah. Water the horses. Drop some kitties off at the pool.
Trash can. That's an American word.
Say trash can.
I haven't got teeth in. It's not fair. You're picking on me.
You can pick on me.
I can't even remember where I put them. Eyeglasses. No, they're not eyeglasses. They're spectacles or glasses.
Spectacles are like big to-dos, causing a spectacle.
No, those things on my face are spectacles.
They're glasses.
But I've heard on TV programs them call them eyeglasses.
Because we have sunglasses that are special for the sun.
So eyeglasses are special for eyes.
Mm-hmm. That'll be
And they're not champagne glasses.
No.
Well, they're on my face. They're not likely to be champagne glasses, are they?
Probably not.
No.
But I have heard really thick glasses being called Coke bottles.
I know. We used to call them beer goggles.
I have heard that too, actually. But beer goggles are usually when you're drunk, right? Because you're not seeing properly.
Milk bottles, sorry, yeah. Milk bottles was.
Milk bottles. Yeah, we call them milk bottles.
Yeah.
Horseback riding.
Where else are you going to ride the picking horse? Round its neck? Well, no judgment here.
I'm trying to think that I don't know of anybody who rides a horse any other way now. I mean, I'm trying to think of where it would come from.
Animal farm.
Maybe. Why? What would you say? Horse riding? Just without the back?
Yeah, horse riding. Because we could have bike riding.
Right.
If I said I'm going to go and ride, somebody could legitimately say a bike or a horse or a motorbike or.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like I don't even know of any other animals really that we would ride in America that we would like have to distinguish anything about horseback riding specifically. But yeah, I can't say horse riding.
It's horseback riding.
I can't
No,
say
I
it.
wrap myself around its neck. I hold on to its tail.
Maybe. Maybe it has to do with like using horses to draw the wagons a lot. I don't know. I don't know the history of that one. Hood or trunk? Yeah, we do hood or trunk, not bonnet or boot. And sneakers. Say sneakers.
Sneakers.
Oh no, it doesn't sound funny. Yeah.
Sneakers. Sounds like
Sneakers.
Snickers.
Bullback
Marathon.
riding. Actually, Mick said bullback riding. People do ride bulls in America.
Oh, well,
And
yeah. Yeah,
obviously.
okay. Well, we'll let you off with that one. No.
A state car or station wagon.
Not station wagon.
It's station wagon.
It's not. It's an estate.
A state car sounds like a hearse.
No, that's a hearse.
It sounds like a hearse, though, to me. It sounds like
Why?
a bodies in the back when you say a state car.
Why? Because you have estate sales when people have popped their clogs.
And your, you know,
Laying in state.
belongings and house and stuff is an estate when you die as well. Thongs, calling flip flops thongs. Oh, I hate that. Thongs are not on your feet. Thongs go somewhere else.
No.
Not a fan?
No. Do you know the amount of there was a thing in the early 90s, late 90s, I'd go early 90s, where you could see the top of girls' thongs, and that was on purpose. So
Well,
you had these,
they had the really low riding pants. Remember, they were like
yeah,
They
the
were really
low riding pants. So that you would have this string going over the top of the hips, and the string going down the crack of their ass, and a flower or a butterfly or something where the strings met. And I was so tempted to carry scissors around with me everywhere I went.
Bye,
Take
Lorena.
care,
Thanks
Lorena.
for joining us. Joe says an estate is a place where poor people rent their homes. Yeah, we don't call them estates. We call them complexes.
That's because
Or
they're
development.
complex people who live there.
Or developments.
Because they haven't developed. What?
Bangs. I know. Bangs is one always people say all the time. The term bangs originates from equestrian terminology, specifically the phrase bang tail. This term describes a horse's tail that's cut straight across, creating a blunt, even look. Over time, this equestrian term was adopted to describe a similar blunt cut in human hair, particularly the fringe or hair falling across the forehead. Thank you, Volvo.
So anybody with bangs looks like a horse's ass.
I'm not going to say that because you're a guest on my show and you have bangs in your picture.
Oh, I have a fringe.
Okay.
I don't have bangs. I have a fringe.
That's a reasonable, like, place for it to come from, though. That makes sense. Apparently, you've had that discussion on Hen's channel.
Yeah, when I said exactly the same thing there. I have a fringe. I don't have bangs.
I can't do bangs. I can't do fringe unless it's like some kind of angle around. I can't do it like you do. Have it like straight across your forehead like that. My forehead's too big. It's lays flat and it just looks stupid.
That's because you get it cut in layers.
Yeah, but I had to go get it cut. I mean, that's a big discussion.
No, can't be asked doing that.
Once in a while, I'll treat myself, but it's so expensive and it takes so much time. And they want to like know your whole fucking life story, and I don't want to be bothered.
Well, I trim my own fringe. Even when I go to a hairdresser's, I trim my own fringe.
Well, they trim it for you while you're there, right?
No, 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 no.
Why?
I
What's
stick a
the
lassie in my fringe and do my own fringe.
why?
Because it's always either A, right above my eyebrows, which is a no, or they don't trim enough of it off and I still can't see.
Interesting.
That's the one thing I'm really picky about is my fringe.
Wow. Okay.
That's mine. Leave it alone. I'll sort it out when I get home.
I've never known someone like they're at the hairdresser getting their hair cut, and they're like, "Nope, keep this off limits."
Yeah, you're only here because I can't reach the back.
I literally can't reach the back.
If I could do that, I would do that, but I can't do that, so I can do my own fringe. You do the back, I'll do the front.
Yeah, Sam, I know to see you next Tuesday. Colloquialism. And I know that that's something that is pretty prominent here.
Not on my stream. Every single possibility way of spelling it, saying it, and everything else has been banned.
Yeah, my mom's like that too. She didn't. I mean, I honestly, I was like that for a really long time. I've gotten used to it because of some of the company I keep here.
Well, even my company don't say it anymore.
Interesting. I don't take it personally anymore. I used to, and that's what was my issue anyway.
As Wolvo says, don't you challenge me, TJ. You know my rules, Wolvo.
All right, I have to go to the toilet.
Ooh, yay!
No, it sounds terrible. No.
It sounds normal.
It doesn't. It sounds stupid.
No, it sounds
like I'm 3 years old. No, that's the other thing. When adults say I have to go to have a wee, are you a child?
No, that's why we say pee. Going for the pee.
Who? No, I know people who are like, oh, I need a wee. You're 30 years old.
I'm 56 and I need a wee.
Not you personally. I'm saying, like, what are you doing?
I have people in work who go, oh God, I need a wee. And I go, wee. And they look at me and I go, you wanted a wee? I've just given you a wee.
But here's the thing. You're not telling me when you have to go poop. Why are you telling me when you got to take a piss?
Oh, you mean you don't have men in your workforce that say I'm going for a shit?
No.
Oh, aren't you the lucky one?
I've never had anyone say that to me ever in a work environment anyway. I've had people say
one of the side effects of being a father too long. I usually say I'm going to potty.
That's another thing, right? But I like potty. Potty I don't like either because you sound juvenile, but I like it better than toilet.
Well, if you use the T's that are in it, it probably wouldn't sound as bad. I'm not getting invited back. I think that was the last line.
I could very well ban you right now.
Yeah, you could, couldn't you? It's been lovely knowing you all.
I can't. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm shutting it down.
Of all the people she invited back,
I need a wee. I can't. Why are you telling me?
So that you can't look for them.
I'm not going to look for you anyway. Like, do you think I'm going to go home searching for you?
Yeah, but there's people who do.
No, I used to have a boss. I couldn't take any breaks away from my desk. If she was looking for me, she'd page me. She'd have someone come to the bathroom looking for me. It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I should be able to at least go to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, I used to say I am 40 years old. I don't have to put my hand up to go to the toilet.
Yeah, you'll wait. You can wait 5 minutes for me to call you back. Okay. I smoked at the time too, so I think she always thought I was smoking and like fucking off. But anyways, I was just like, no, you need to just back the fuck off. I ended up not working for her for very long. But anyways,
No,
I just what are you doing? What's going on in the world? What's going on in the world? Other than like the building's on fire or it's falling down or we're getting bombed, right? Some big catastrophe that I need to know that where you're going for 2 minutes away from your desk.
The world will crumble if you are not where you are supposed to be.
I don't care.
The
No, I could go on for hours about work pet peeves, but the other one is when people ask me where other people are.
Do I look like your mother?
Do I look like the fucking personal secretaries?
Yes.
I don't pay attention. No,
well,
no.
You should.
There are people that asked me as well. This is another one. See, I told you I could go on forever. What time did I leave yesterday? I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I don't pay attention to when you leave and you come and go. I don't look at the clock when you get up from your desk.
See, that's where I would, in a past life, I would have said, well, obviously at the wrong time because you can't remember. So if you're supposed to be here till 5 and you left at 4:30, you weren't here till 5, were you?
Or there's, I just don't get it. I don't, like, I pay attention to my stuff. That's it.
Right, you get your index finger and you point it to your face and you go round in a circle around your face and you go, do I look like I care?
Bothered? I usually put my AirPod in even when it's dead, and so people don't talk to me. That's my trick. No,
I just ignore.
It doesn't work all the time, but it does work.
I have one of those faces that says "fuck off," even though I'm not saying "fuck off."
See, that's what I got to develop. One of those faces. I'm too nice.
Have one of those faces. I can clear walkways when I walk. My kids were in the car waiting for me, and I came out the shop and they were laughing their flipping socks off. And I went, what are you laughing at? They went, the way you just parted the waves as you walked out of the shop. People were like, get out of her way. I am coming through.
No, I don't have that kind of face. I should develop one to work on it.
Bothered face. She's good. Catherine Tate. You need to do a reaction to Catherine Tate.
Oh, my daughter loves Catherine Tate.
She's hilarious.
She is pretty funny. But I have to admit, her favorite character is the grandma. Hate it.
No.
It's not funny to me at all. I think she's a mean bitch.
Caroline Ahern. Any Brits in the chat? Caroline Mulhern or Ahern? She done a grandma. She done an older lady chat show. And she passed away quite early.
Was she? Is that the one? Wait, I think I might have seen it. Did she? She would interview people, but as this character, right?
Yes.
And she would completely take the piss out of them all the time, right?
Yes.
I think I've seen a couple episodes of that. I can't remember her name, but I know what you're talking about. Ooh, Volvo hates Catherine Tate. Ouch.
Oh, I think she's funny.
I think she's funny in some things, but I really didn't like the grandmother stuff. I thought it was just mean.
That's grandmothers? Is that not grandmothers where you live? That's grandmothers where I live.
Yeah, I have grandmothers.
Like that?
No.
Yeah, well, we do.
I've one my one grandmother is dead, but she was hilarious. She would just shop all the, like, she had a shopping addiction and she had like a hoarding addiction, so she would constantly be like shopping and bringing in bags of shit. And she'd save like old like lot. She loved playing the lottery, so she'd save like old lottery tickets and stuff, even though she never won. And then the other one is a bit of a bitch, but it's just because she's just a bitch. Just a little tidbit into my family.
One grandmother, my dad's mother, was tiny. She was a tiny tot, and my mum's mum worked at the lift factory, elevator factory,
Mm-hmm.
and she used to bring home lemon tea. It was what went in the vending machines.
Mm-hmm.
So in the plastic cups, you'd have this powder of lemon tea,
Okay.
and the hot water would pour on it, and you'd stir it, and it would be a drink of lemon tea. It didn't taste anything like lemon or tea, but it was called lemon tea. And
Okay.
she used to bring the 1 kilo bags home, £2 2 bags, and I'd just have it like sherbet.
Ew.
And she dipped, drumhead cabbage.
No.
It's very tightly packed cabbage leaves, very, very tightly packed. You might call it something else, but it's whitish. It's a very pale green, and it's very tightly packed, each leaf. She used to pull the leaves off, cut the stalk out, roll the leaves up, and dip it in sugar and give it to me raw. And I'd be chewing on this. And my mum would be like that. Don't be giving her that. It's got loads of sugar on it. My mum and my grandma would turn around and go, "Oh, shut up. She's eating cabbage, isn't she?"
That does not sound like it would taste good at all.
Oh, it is. It's awesome. I'd have it now if I
Really?
could find it. If I could find out, get hold of a drumhead cabbage, I would do it now.
Wow. Okay. If I ever have the opportunity, I will take advantage of it to at least taste it, but it doesn't sound good, to be honest. All right, let's catch up a little bit and then I really do have to go. Sam K says all members of the buses have passed. Mick MacArthur says Mrs. Mirtan.
Yeah.
That was the comedian we were talking about that
Yeah.
roasts the guests. Yeah. Disco says he's going to leave us on a happy note. When me and my wife worked at the same office, I used to get her flowers delivered, and in front of me and my governor, she would say, "I suppose I've got to open my legs for them." So I would say, "Why ain't you got a piece?"
That's a good one, Disco. Oh, Mandy's got a lovely shade of pink.
Oh, it's not where I thought that was going. Okay. Okay. Yes, Sam, I knew that Trump was another name for fart here in the UK. That's very apt, actually. And Piper's going to close this out saying, you might not get to this part, but my British School Museum has the last monitorial school room in the world. Monitorial school room? What's that?
Monitorial school room.
What is that?
Google is your friend.
Google is my best friend. Where older, more advanced students would teach younger students?
All right.
That's what it says.
Cool. Learn something new every day.
What, they couldn't afford teachers?
No, the teachers would be teaching the older kids, and the older kids knew enough to take hold of the smaller kids.
Yeah.
It's like I was doing karate. I was a student, but I was assisting to teach the younger ones the white belt and the yellow belt because the sensei was teaching the green belts and the blue belts
Oh, because you're all in the same class?
because we were all in the same class.
Okay, I got you now. Got you now.
Yes, considering you were only going to go for another 12 minutes, you've done well, haven't you?
This is pretty good. Jesus Christ. I can't shut the fuck up. Okay, I gotta go. I really gotta go, you guys. Thank you all so much for joining us, TJ. Special thanks for joining you. Make sure you guys go for joining you. For joining me. And actually an extra special thanks for doing the quiz and coming back to do it since I effed it up the first time. I don't know why I censored myself just now because it's not like I've been doing it all night.
Neither do I.
Thank you guys all for joining and participating in the quiz. TJ, Disco, Manny, Mick, MacArthur, and Piper, make sure that you email me if I don't already have your email address so that I can get you guys all of the merch and the gift certificates so you can get your prizes, okay? Everyone has a fantastic week. I love you all so much. I appreciate you all so much. And make sure you come back next week because the next show only gets better when you're here.
Am I coming back next week, am I?
Oh, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Bye.